The soldier she once loved saved her husband's life. Part 1. The Ghost of the Past. Sarah had built a life she was proud of. A loving husband, Michael, a cozy home in the suburbs of Denver, and a fulfilling career as a landscape architect. Yet beneath the veneer of her contentment, a ghost lingered, a memory of a love affair that had ended in heartbreak. David, a soldier with a quiet intensity and a heart of gold, had swept Sarah off her feet during her college years. Their love was a whirlwind, a passionate affair that seemed destined to last a lifetime. But fate, with its cruel sense of irony, intervened, sending David to a war zone and leaving Sarah behind with a broken heart and a lingering resentment. Years passed, and Sarah moved on, finding solace in Michael's steady love and building a life that seemed to erase the pain of her past. But David's memory remained, a bittersweet echo of a love that could have been. One day, while Sarah and Michael were enjoying a quiet evening at home, a sudden and violent tremor shook their world. Michael collapsed, clutching his chest, his face contorted in pain. Sarah, panicked and desperate, dialed 911, her voice trembling with fear. The ambulance arrived, sirens blaring, and the paramedics rushed in, their movements efficient and decisive. But among them, Sarah's eyes caught a familiar face, a face that sent a jolt of shock through her veins. It was David. Part 2. The Unexpected Savior. David, now a seasoned paramedic, his eyes hardened by years of witnessing human suffering, assessed the situation with a calm professionalism. He recognized the severity of Michael's condition, a massive heart attack that threatened to steal his life. Sarah, her mind reeling with a mix of fear and disbelief, watched as David worked, his movements precise and methodical. The man she had once loved, the man she had resented, was now the only one standing between her husband and death. David's expertise in swift action proved to be the difference between life and death. He stabilized Michael's condition, administering life-saving measures and preparing him for transport to the hospital. At the hospital, Michael underwent emergency surgery, his life hanging in the balance. Sarah, her heart heavy with anxiety, waited anxiously for news. When the doctor finally emerged, his face bore a look of relief. "Your husband is going to be okay," he announced. "He's a fighter, and he had a very skilled paramedic who got him here just in time." Sarah, her relief palpable, looked at David, her eyes filled with a mix of gratitude and emotional vulnerability. The man she had once loved had saved her husband's life. Part 3. The Reckoning. As Michael recovered, Sarah began to reflect on her past relationship with David, the bitterness that had lingered, and the unexpected turn of events that had brought him back into her life. She realized the irony of the situation. The man she had once loved had saved the life of the man she now loved. She also realized the shallowness of her resentment, the way she had allowed a past hurt to cloud her judgment and prevent her from seeing the good in David. She saw him now not as the man who had left her, but as the man who had saved her husband, a man of courage, compassion, and unwavering dedication. When David visited the hospital to check on Michael's progress, Sarah approached him with a newfound humility. She thanked him profusely, her voice choked with emotion. "I misjudged you, David," she said, her eyes filled with tears. "I was so wrong." David, uncomfortable with her effusive praise, simply nodded. "I was just doing my job," he said. But Sarah persisted, wanting to express her gratitude, to acknowledge the debt she owed him. She invited him to dinner, wanting to share a meal with the man who had saved her husband's life. Part 4. The Unforeseen Reunion. David, initially hesitant, eventually accepted Sarah's invitation. He was curious to see how she had changed, how her life had unfolded since their bitter parting. He was also curious to meet the man she had chosen to build a life with, the man whose life he had saved. The dinner was awkward at first, a mix of hesitant smiles and strained conversation. But as the evening progressed, the tension eased, replaced by a sense of shared humanity. They discovered a common ground, a mutual respect that transcended their past conflicts. David learned about Sarah's life with Michael, their shared dreams, their mutual love. He saw the happiness she had found, the contentment that radiated from her eyes. He realized that she had moved on, that she had built a life that was fulfilling and meaningful. Sarah, in turn, learned about David's experiences in the military, the sacrifices he had made, the horrors he had witnessed. She saw the strength of his character, the resilience of his spirit, the unwavering dedication to his duty. Michael, grateful for David's life-saving intervention, saw him as a hero, a man of courage and compassion. He was curious about David's past with Sarah, the love they had shared, the pain they had endured. As the evening drew to a close, a sense of understanding settled over them. They realized that their past relationship was not a source of bitterness, but a shared experience that had shaped their lives, a chapter in their stories that had led them to this unexpected reunion. Part 5. The Ripple Effect of Forgiveness. Sarah's experience with David had a profound impact on her. She realized the importance of forgiveness, the need to let go of past hurts, and the ability to appreciate the present. She learned that life was unpredictable, that fate could bring unexpected twists and turns, and that even the most bitter endings could lead to unexpected beginnings. She sought to mend the bridges she had burned, to apologize for the hurtful words she had spoken, and to acknowledge the pain she had caused. She reached out to David's family, seeking their forgiveness and expressing her gratitude for their son's heroism. David's family, initially wary of Sarah's intentions, were touched by her sincerity and her remorse. They accepted her apology, recognizing the transformative power of forgiveness. They welcomed her into their lives, sharing stories of David's childhood, his dreams, and his unwavering dedication to service. Sarah's newfound appreciation for David extended beyond their personal relationship. She became an advocate for veterans, raising awareness about the challenges they faced and advocating for better support systems. She used her platform to share her story, highlighting the importance of compassion and understanding. Her story, shared through word of mouth and local media, resonated with others who had experienced similar situations, those who had struggled with forgiveness, those who had grappled with the unexpected turns of life. It became a testament to the transformative power of compassion, the ability to heal old wounds, and the capacity to embrace the unexpected. Part 6. A Legacy of Acceptance. Years passed, and Sarah's life continued to unfold, filled with love, laughter, and unexpected blessings. She cherished her relationship with Michael, appreciating the stability and contentment he brought to her life. She also maintained a close friendship with David, recognizing him as a hero, a confidant, and a reminder of the unexpected turns of fate. David's impact on Sarah's life extended beyond their personal relationship. His story became a symbol of resilience, a reminder that even the most painful experiences could lead to growth and transformation. His dedication to service inspired others to pursue careers in public service, to dedicate their lives to helping others. And so, the story of the soldier she once loved, who saved her husband's life, became a timeless parable, a reminder that forgiveness was possible, that life was unpredictable, and that even the most bitter endings could lead to unexpected beginnings. It served as a testament to the transformative power of compassion, the ability to heal old wounds, and the capacity to embrace the unexpected turns of fate.